Hi everyone, Andrew Smith from Royal LePage Kelowna. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Andy. It's Tuesday, um, Tuesday, March 3rd. We're going to do a quick market update for the month of February, which just passed, and we're going to look at year-to-date January and February to see where we are in terms of just year-to-date numbers compared to last year, the year before, the year before. But first, Bean Scene Coffee House. We're across from the Innovation Center. We have Interior Health and the YMCA, one of the coolest little micro gyms around. I used to belong there, and it was just a nice spot. You'd go to a class or a workout, and people always used to gravitate to this place. It was just a nice, it was a nice setting. So yeah, we're downtown, a block from the lake, and yeah, it's nice to hear. They're really good art. They've got Kurt Cobain, Elton John, Bob Marley, Adele, Freddie Mercury, Johnny Cash, Prince, John Lennon in the back there. It's just good music. I think the barista here, who's working by herself, gets to pick the music. Seems kind of cool. But yeah, it's a good spot. There's another, I think the flagship for this restaurant chain is in Vernon, and oh my gosh, it's a nice spot. If you're in, I think it's 32nd Avenue, but if you're heading, through Vernon, you turn right on that main drag, and there's a Bean Scene in there with parking in the back. And it's got an upstairs and downstairs, and just the best floors. You feel like you're in, it's almost like it's 1975. Newspapers hanging around, and it's just, it was just one of the best coffee shops. Anyway, housing. Managed to sell 135 residential sales last month, which was kind of where we predicted. Brings the annual total up to $235,000. We're kind of lagging behind last year's totals, where at this point in the year we were at $260. I still don't think that's all that big of a deal, unless that's the beginning of a trend. We started picking up towards the end of February, and I think March, we're going to have a really good March. And over the next 5 months is when the most of real estate happens in Kelowna. And I don't think this year's going to be any different. We're seeing a lot of new product come on the market, especially over the last week. And I think there's a little bit of, people aren't as hesitant now with interest rates where they are. They're okay. The bond market has been going kind of steady for the past few months up until Friday, when it just started to go up. And then yesterday it went up. So it looks like we're in store for higher interest rates. So if buyers are out there waiting for the market to hit bottom and interest rates to hit bottom, I think March 3rd, 2026 might be the time to really jump in. There seems to be a lot of people kicking around, and I think we're going to have a half decent March in April, notwithstanding what's going on in the Middle East. So we'll just kind of pause and see how that affects the economy, how that affects consumer confidence and the Kelowna real estate market. But yeah, the median sale price so far this year was $907,000. It was $921,000 in 2023 and $917,000 in 2024. So, 907, 921, 917. It's kind of in and around the same. Usually this time of year we see a lot of, I hate to call it low end for, $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 houses selling, but we tend to not see the $3, $4, $5 million houses going. We tend to see what we now consider affordable housing selling during the colder winter months. Condo prices are pretty much similar. They almost mirror what's happening in residential. There were 74 sales last month, bringing the total to 129 compared to 126 last year, 118 the year before, 141 the year before that. So we're kind of where we're supposed to be. The median sale price for condos was $425,000, has been $425 so far year to date compared to $440. So yeah, everything's kind of humming along as it's supposed to. Nothing. I think the people who are hoping that the market is going to go down, you can show them an argument like, no, it's not. And sellers who think their $900,000 place is worth 1 or 1.1, you show them the same piece of paper and the same graph. No, it's not. It's flatlining, which in many ways is good. It's predictable. And that's kind of where we are right now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Talk to you guys next week.